Greetings loyal subscribers and honoured guests. This episode I'm happy to say that we're back to more of an emphasis on games, rather than utilities and other slightly dull things. So hopefully this tape will be a considerable improvement over the last few. Without further preamble from me, let's find out. We begin with a game called Bone Cruncher, which much like Repton 3 from the last tape, is another Boulder Dash style game from Superior Software. While it does share certain gameplay similarities with First Software's game and the Repton titles, it is a bit more original than that. You are an orc-like green thing and the boulders are round purple monsters that can be pushed around and will eat things when they fall on them, including you. Scattered around the levels are keys, and these can be used to free friendly red monsters. This appears to be the goal of the game, though I am not entirely clear on that fact. The graphics are decent, and while the title screen music is a little harsh on the ears, the music that accompanies the game itself is much better. Unfortunately, the game kept crashing back to a ready prompt for me, so I wasn't able to make much progress. A shame. The next offering is the usual assortment of Techie tips listings, which are programs that have been featured in issues of the mag that can be run to save you time and the bother of typing them in yourself. If you've watched the last few episodes, you will be familiar with these by now, so I'm going to move on. After that, we have yet another Mayhem in Monsterland demo. According to the intro screen in the demo itself, it is the third time the game has been playable on a power pack, but of course we have also had the two recent Mayhem music mix thingies as well. While it is a great game and worthy of most of the praise heaped upon it, I actually prefer the Creatures games. The graphics are really quite drab until you manage to get to the happy version of the levels. Luckily I did just about manage to do that before I lost all my lives, though I didn't last very long afterwards. I don't remember being terribly impressed with these constant Mayhem demos back in the day either, because I had already owned a copy of the full game for quite some time by then. The music and sound are of course awesome, drab colour palette in the sad levels aside, but the gameplay is not really all that amazing. It's just a very solid platformer. Worth a go if you haven't played it before. The fourth and final item on Power Pack 46 is not in fact a game. It's an interactive album of quality C64 music composed by Warren Pilkington. There's over an hour of tunes to listen to in total, which is pretty cool. So there we go, another tape done. While I sadly suspect that the glory days of the Power Pack are long since over, there may be some pleasant surprises yet to come on the remaining tapes. At least, I live in hope. So join me again for the next episode in 2 weeks' time. In the meantime, take care.